No, yes. F1 speech. What is the purpose of an F1 speech? It's really not to evaluate specific things in particular. It's to evaluate the person as a whole. Where do they actually stand in the beginning of their journey to become a mature, I don't know if that's the right word, mature speaker? Let me change that to accomplished speaker. There we go. I like that word better. Accomplished speaker. So the F1 is really to say, come up here, introduce yourself. You don't even have to talk about yourself. This person did. Actually, this is the first time I've heard a story about someone talking about themselves and they hadn't even arrived on the planet yet. Because you're being talked about and you haven't even been born. Hence the name changes. Okay. I like the topic. It was enjoyable. Now this individual actually stood up here. She missed the salutation initially, but she did say a salutation about 30 seconds in. So does that count? Not too bad. Just a slight learning point. But it's an interesting topic, and I think that it showed that she's bipolar, because she had, at one stage, she was Jane, who was a little unaccomplished, and then over here, she was Catherine, who was someone else entirely. So I think she stood in the middle most of the time. I think this is where she wants to be, right here in the middle, and she accomplished it. She accomplished that. She had good use of hand gestures. There was a little bit of this, but we all do that, don't we? But she had good hand gestures. Voice was clear. You could understand every word that she said. She also gave good vocabulary. She used lots of different words and word pictures. You could tell where she was at just through her words. Everyone was visualizing where she was at in the scenarios that she portrayed. She accomplished that through word pictures. She had good use of humor. That is difficult in some cases, but it came natural with this speaker. It might be a different story when you actually have to come up here and have a speech specifically about humor. Now that is tough. I think we all know that one. I can't hold my hand up. I failed that one a few times. But if you're actually talking from experience, she's a humorous person anyway. I take her seriously though. And she can be serious. What else? She had eye contact with everyone. Now, if you want to draw your audience in, you look at them. Even though you don't care about them, you look at them and you actually draw them in. And it makes you, as the audience, feel good. It feels like you're part of the story, and that's what it's all about. This speaker, I'm looking forward to her progression through the ranks. I won't be seeing it for the next couple of months, but I will be fascinated to hear her when I come back from my holidays. So I would like to see this speaker progress through the ranks, and she has passed her F1 flying colors.